Hi, I'm Dennis Cometti. Well, if a green creature approached me from outer space and asked me to show it a good day out, I would, without a moment's hesitation, take it unswervingly to Adelaide. Gee, it's great to be back. My co-commentator for this match is Matthew Richardson.
Hi Dennis, an absolute pleasure to join you.
The opening bounce. Ryder gets the tap. He controls the bouncing ball. Trengo picks it up. He gives the ball away, going for goal number 1. Monfries scores with a beautiful kick. Well, they got that badly needed goal. Can they build on this? Here's the bounce. McAvoy taps it. Boak with the ball. Sicily pushes in the back like an old lady poking her umbrella at a wasp's nest. In the back. They should dust him for fingerprints. Gibson kicks it. Mitchell up. Gets boot to high. Marks. Sicily lines it up. Kicks it. Roughhead Marks lining up the goal now. Look at the concentration on his face as he lines up for the goal. I'd be very surprised if he doesn't slot this one through. The Hawks with their first goal on the board. There's the bounce. Ryder taps. The bouncing ball is controlled. The loose ball scooped up. Hand pass by Mitchell. It's impossible to outplay an opponent you can't outthink. Think about that. With the quick hands. Kicked in a flurry. The ball spills to Frawley. Gibson with the pickup. He lays off the pass. McAvoy feeds it wide. Wins the hard ball. As cool as a prize marrow as he lines up for this shot. Well, you've kicked a few in your time. Do you give him much of a chance from here, Richo?
He'll need a bigger kick than he has from here.
He has clearly been shopping at Clangers or Us. That was a gutsy effort. The ball is on the ground and it's picked up by Mitchell. Opportunity now for Roughhead. 50 metres out. An ideal position to be kicking from. Roughhead drives the ball towards goal. Sicily looking a real threat out there when he pulls in contested marks like that one. Just 2 minutes to go. Houston, not wasting time, elects to play on. Out of bounds near the 50. The umpire has thrown it in. Guided by Ryder. Has it now. Puopolo gathers it. Pittard will get the free for throwing. Pittard wants to play on. Choose to kick it. The ball goes out of bounds. It'll come back from the boundary line. It's a good throw in. Ryder taps it. Monfries gets the ball. Off the ground. Boak with no time to delay with that kick. The loose ball scooped up. He picks up the loose ball. Wingard handballs it to the open paddock. Fantastic goal by Trengo. That puts them back in contention. Both ruckmen have their eyes on the ball. The ball bouncing well.
McAvoy has super fast reaction time. He could catch an arrow. Ebert picks it up. Good hand skills there. Puts boot to ball. That's a mark. Dixon taking aim.
25 metres out. Going for goal number 1. Never looked like going through. With Adelaide by 7 points. Frawley will take his time. He doesn't want to see it turn over and come back straight over his head. Sends it on its way. Burgoyne marks. He plays on now. Slams it on the boot. The ball is socket. Wow, what a nose for those loose balls. Tackled by Wines. The ball mopped up. Puopolo has seen plenty of the footy. Well, it could be worse, I suppose, Richard.
That's just a waste of a kick there.
It's a beautiful angle right where you need it. He kicks it. The bouncing ball is controlled. He's popped up out of nowhere and cut that one off. Rioli, just when they needed it most. Scores are so close, every move counts now. McAvoy hardly provided a challenge. Gibson gathers, gets a handball away towards the man on the run, gets off a wobbly kick.
Advantage, play on.
And the ball goes out of bounds. The Rucks are going at it. Ryder aims for his man on the ground. Whack. Have that, mate. He's done a Lady Gaga. He kept everyone guessing. Quarter time here. See you after the break. And we're back at it.
Develop the winning edge. Small differences in your performance can lead to large differences in your results.
Kicked at goal by Ebert. A good mark under the circumstances. Pumps the pigskin. He's like he's on a tightrope at the moment. Look at that fancy footwork. Advantage, the ball in the hands of Smith. Hits the running man. Gibson again, Richard.
Yes, he's giving 100% right now.
McAvoy, try swinging your purse next time. Rich coming from a guy wearing makeup. Kicks. Mitchell with the interception. Interception! That was a gutsy effort. He's heading for home, going for goal number 1. That's 2 in a row for Hawthorn. The Hawks in the lead, tap to advantage. With the ball now, grabs the footy. Smith hand passes the ball to the runner going past. Scoops up the bouncing ball. Broadbent with clean hands for a difficult bouncing ball. Mitchell getting into position for the kick. He kicks inside 50. And that ball is out of bounds. The ball has been thrown in. Tapped by Ryder. Pittard gets it on the bounce. Puopolo in the back. The bigger the shove, the bigger the love. He gives the ball a mighty roost. Strong mark by Powell Pepper.
Powell Pepper has some great leadership skills, and leadership is about getting other players involved and being able to take it as well as dishing it out. The only way you're going to get respect from your teammates. Rough head, marks the ball. He doesn't want to take too long lining this shot up.
A chance to add one more to his tally. A goal for Hawthorn. Roughhead with a sigh of relief. You can see it on his face as he nails a crucial goal. The bounce, laser straight. McAvoy with the hit. Powell Pepper with the ball. The bouncing ball is controlled. McAvoy with the tap. Lucky bounce collected. He's got the footy in his hands. Hartlett gathers it. The ball in the hands of Jonas. Hand passes. Sicily looking unstoppable, handing it back to Rioli. Well, some might call it smart. I call it a point. Hawthorn lead by 2 goals. He opts to play on with the ball. Cleary kicks it out on the full. Projectile dysfunction, serious problem. He has clearly been shopping at Clangers or Us. Sicily finds his man on the move. And the ball goes over the boundary line, close to goal. We'll have a throw-in. Both ruckmen standing their ground. McAvoy guides it. He has the ball. Houston gains possession, sends the ball to open space. A clean pickup, penetrating hand pass. He runs into the goal. That's a very well executed goal. That's 4 in a row for the Hawks. The Hawks by 3 goals.
Hawthorn are taking their time and looking for the safe marking option in the forward line. Most of their goal production is coming from set shots, and it's paying off for them.
The mark spoiled for Boak. Cleanly picked up. He gives it a punishing kick. Dances around the boundary line. He finds the boundary line regardless. You can see the determination on the ruckman's faces. Clean tap by McAvoy. Takes possession. Is in his possession. Mitchell scores with a beautiful kick. The lead has been increased. That's 5 in a row for Hawthorn. The Hawks up by 4 goals.
McAvoy has some great leadership skills, and leadership is about getting other players involved and being able to take it as well as dishing it out. The only way you're going to get respect from your teammates. Ebert passes it. He gets boot to the ball.
Dixon gets the upper hand. Lining up the goal now. Dixon with a kick at goal. Goal. When he's on song, he sings a very good song. Dixon kicks his first. Port Adelaide players with massive smiles on their faces now. They needed that. There's the siren to start the second half.
You can motivate by fear and you can motivate by reward. But both those methods are only temporary. The only lasting thing is self-motivation.
More bounce than a dodgy check. Port Adelaide picks it up. Cool. But takes his time as he lines up for goal. It's okay to have butterflies. Just get them in flying formation. 45 metres out. He doesn't seem to be suffering from insanity. In fact, he seems to be enjoying every minute of this. And it's close to goal as the ball goes over the boundary line. Cleary decides to play on. Send the torp in, big fella. Mitchell claims it. Concentration comes out of a combination of confidence and hunger, so they tell me. It's been intercepted by the opposition. Lucky bounce collected. Hands it out to open space. Boak going for number one. Has he? Yes, he's paid it. Opportunity now for Dixon. Going for goal number 2. The goal for the Power. That's 2 in a row for the Power. Their intensity is growing. They want to get back in this.
Dixon has such a sweet kick on his wrong side that you can't tell it's his non-preferred boot.
Great, urged on by the crowd, prepares to kick. Great hammers the ball for goal. It's in the air. What is that? Frawley opts to play on. He's tried to do too much with that kick. Nice hands.
The Hawks are having shots for goal on the run rather than looking to hit targets inside 50. And why shouldn't they when they have so many quality kicks in the team? The ball is out of bounds.
Rydick outstretches his opponent to win the ruck. Dixon tries his luck along the ground. Out of bounds, dangerous spot near the goal. The ruckman vying for the better position. McAvoy leave the pinatas for the kids. Boak going for number 1. A magnificent kick right through the middle. Boak with his first. A much-needed goal for the Power. The Rucks can't complain about that true bounce. He gives the ball away. Superb handball. Wines is starting to get a lot of the football. Westhoff gives the ball to the man on the run. Quick kick out of the pack by Boak. Steady hands there as he holds that one.
Frawley doesn't even break stride when gathering the loose ball, just clean hands. He lays off the pass. Burgoyne getting a free kick. He boots it.
He controls the bouncing ball. Boak has had plenty of it, Richo.
Yes, he's giving 100% right now.
Yet another possession. Talking to a football doesn't do much good unless you do it while your opponent is lining up. Brewst launches one towards goal. Brewst slots the goal. He's bagged a couple now. Hawthorn by 2 goals.
Brewst's just got a lot of tricks in the bag, which makes him so very hard to stop. He's also got an amazing highlight reel.
Ebert lobs the pass. Ryder going for number 1. It's like giving a bazooka to Mr. Bean. Frawley plays on. A cool, calm head, clearing it out of defence. Gibson with the kick. And the mark will be paid.
He's got the evasiveness and the flashy tricks of a star. It's a mark. He slams that on the boot. He takes the contested mark. Gray boots it.
Rydick takes advantage. McAvoy with the tackle. Rydick with the punch. Westhoff boots it. Unbelievable. Gets his first. 2 goals will see Port Adelaide in the lead. Great bounce. McAvoy outstretches his opponent to win the ruck. Kicks hurriedly. Siren sounds to end the quarter. The pressure's on. It's the final quarter.
You and your opponent want the same thing. The only thing that matters is who works the hardest for it.
The ball bounced favourably for Pollock. Powell Pepper kicks it. Boak with clean hands for a difficult bouncing ball. Good use of the body by Mitchell. McAvoy, try swinging your purse next time. Rich coming from a guy wearing makeup. He kicks quickly. Gathers the ball. He just can't get out of the action. Sicily is able to squeeze a kick through the pack. He wins the contest. Perspiring like a pudding in a pot as he lines the shot up. And there's the bounce. Punched by McAvoy. Wines on the ball at the moment. Pal Pepper with the football. Kicks hurriedly. He kicks the ball out of congestion. Bruce claims the ball. Don't take too long lining up for goal. Invariably, the mind messes up more shots than the body. It's going. Perfect kick. Bruce kept his cool and gives them a timely goal.
Hawthorn could just playing kick to kick out there and have barely had to crumb a loose ball in the forward line.
Gets boot to high. Strong mark. Kicks hurriedly. Ryder catches. Oh, he's given that Torp an almighty thump. No contest for that man. Perspiring like a pudding in a pot as he lines this shot up. 25 metres out. A pretty safe bet from this position. Dixon hammers the ball for goal. The goal for Port Adelaide. Dixon playing well. That's his third. Kicks the goal. That'll be a team lifter.
Dixon can be forced onto any side and he's still just as competent.
Here's the bounce. Hodge picks it up. Handballs. McAvoy runs in. I can't believe it carried the distance. That's a great goal. It's a 3-goal lead to the Hawks.
McAvoy has super fast reaction time. He could catch an arrow.
Hodge intercepts it. Wines gets the ball out of the pack. Westhoff hammers the ball for goal. Westhoff gets the goal with an ambitious kick. They've got the break they need, but will it be the catalyst to drive them home? The umpire has bounced the ball. First hand's important. Collected by Rioli. He gives the ball away. Wow, what a nose for those loose balls. He must have intended to kick that somewhere. I'm just not sure where. Ball over the boundary line. The ball goes over the line. We'll have a throw in. Umpire throws the ball in. Ryder really gets onto this one. Takes control of the bouncing ball. Bruce picks it up. Well, some might call it smart. I call it a point. Hawthorn by 13. He plays on with a little kick. He's dragged down. Perspiring like a pudding in a pot as he lines this shot up. Looking for another goal here. Hawthorn had one to their tally. The lead has been increased by Roughhead.
Roughhead is one of the most astute decision makers in the game. Footy is becoming more and more a thinking game, and you can't be out there purely on physical ability. He's a great asset to his club.
Both rucks have a fair shot at this one. Cleary plays on. Looks like he panicked there. Nice mark there.
The Hawks' big men are not pulling down many marks inside the 50, with most of the Hawks' scoring opportunities coming from shots on the run. He lines it up with the goal. Gunston goes for home. The ball's travelling. Shocking kick, nowhere near the target.
A chance for both teams to set up as the ball crosses the line. Cleary, a massive kick off the boot. Nice hands.
Ryder with the kick.
Trenga soars over the pack and takes a ripper. He's got eyes like a pterodactyl with contact lenses. It's in the air. He's missed a lot. Gibson wants to play on. He gives it a punishing kick. Pollock grabs that one. He kicks quickly. He misses the mark. Controlled by Duray. Kicks the skin off it. Lucky bounce collected. Puopolo approaching home now. Puopolo manages to sneak it through. This kick stretches the lead. The Hawks by 26.
Puopolo can be kept quiet for 3 quarters and he still walks away with a bag of goals. You can't turn your back on him for one moment.
A good mark under the circumstances. A talk from Duray. Hodge wins the marking contest. Didn't middle that kick, did he, Richo?
That's just a waste of a kick there.
The final result, Hawthorn 75 took Port Adelaide 49. Well, that's all we have time for. Thanks for joining us. Thank you, Richo.
Well, thanks for having me. That's all we have time for. We'll see you next time.